What is up, pool players? Josh Powell here. You're watching Amateur Pool. Of course, you already know that. You clicked on the video. You saw the title. You saw who put it out. We've got a tap league match today, 8-ball, between myself and Mr. Ken Schlosser. We're both skill level 6s, so hopefully we're in for a good match. Grab yourself something to drink, boys and girls, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. I won the lag. I just broke. I don't think anything fell, but I was busy talking to you guys, so I didn't see it. We'll find out right now if Ken comes up to the table or if I stay there. So far, we're not doing nothing, you know. Just Ken's came up to the table, so I had a dry break. Dry break it is. Ken's got an open layout, open table. He's got some issues here. You know, neither ball set is extremely easy. The 3, 7, 10, 14 create a bit of an issue for either ball set. And, you know, the 13's in a precarious spot if he goes with stripes. The 5 might be a little tricky if he goes with solids. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. He's measuring something up. He's measuring up a K. He's looking at his shape. He's going to try to make the one with top with a little bit of right spin and come over and hit and disrupt the 14-3-7. At least that's what I think he's going to try to do. You know, who knows though? Who knows? He came up behind him. He may have gotten on the 7, but I think the 11's in the way unless he can put it in the side pocket, which is pretty tight from there. And he didn't do himself any favor on the 3 ball. So we'll have to see what he does here. We'll have to see what he does. This is a bit of a longer match, guys, you know. And I was thinking about editing like the in-between shots like I've done before, but honestly, I just got a little lazy, man. You know, it takes a lot of time to do that. And I'm sorry for those of you who like that, but there's also a lot of people who don't want it edited. I'll do both ways, guys. This is a borderline match. When it gets around an hour, it's a bit too long, in my opinion. I probably could have cut this one down some and should have. But I like to see him around 45 minutes or so at most. You know, 30 to 45 minutes is it's more interesting to watch a pool match like that, right? So those of you who do like them edited, I will do that again in the future. I just did not do it on this one, and I apologize, guys. Grab yourself a brew, pick your feet up off the floor and put them up on the couch, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Enjoy the show. Okay, he did shoot that 7 inside, or tried to, and missed it. Left me no real shot. I tried to bank that 14 ball, but that's really all I had to look at. You know, I did leave him, like I said, the 7 ball's blocked by the 11. He might be able to make the 6, which is enough to get him started here, but the 3 ball's still in trouble. So I may get another shot this rack, you know. He could get out here, but it's not easy being cheesy. You know what I mean? Yep, made the 6, put a little left spin to come up for the 5. He got pretty flat on this 5 ball. Now he's pretty straight, so getting shapes on something else from here is going to prove to be a little bit challenging. If he wanted a slight angle on that 5, I know he did, because he could have moved the cue ball around the table a lot easier. As it stands, he's pretty straight on. He may have a little angle. He may be able to hammer it and get somewhere down table, but we'll have to see what he does. Okay, he just stroked it off one rail and came over. He must feel confident about shooting the 7 in the side. So from our angle, it looks like it might be close to that rail, but it's probably off enough he can make it. Obviously, or he wouldn't have probably shaped it there. You know what I mean? Probably wouldn't have shaped it there if he didn't think he could make it. Okay, did. He made the 7 in the side, rolled up behind the 3 ball. So the 3 ball is his only real problem now. If he can get the 3, if it goes past the 4 into the side, he's golden. If it doesn't, he might shoot at this combo, you know, the 3-4 combo, and it's not easy. It's a little off angle. The 4 is a little bit out of that side pocket. You guys know the side pockets can be a little finicky. Sometimes. So looks like that's what he's shooting, though. I think he's shooting the combo. Oh, he played a good shot there. Nice shot, Ken. Kenny boy. Oh, I hate to see it because you did it against me, but I still like the fact that you did it because it was a great shot. You know, I think, guys, he should be out here, right? Made 3 ball, landed nicely on the 2. He'll finish with the 8 in the side pocket, bingo bango, and that's going to be all she wrote for rack number 1. I did have one opportunity in this rack. It was a bank shot, and I was real close to the object ball, so it wasn't a great opportunity, but I can't complain. I had a chance at the table. I could have played a safety or something different, and Ken took advantage and shot well. So 1-0, guys. In case I didn't mention it, it's a race to 5. I got 5. He's got 5. Who's got 5 on it? You know what I mean? Nah. That was 1995 or 6, 7, 97 maybe. I don't know. If you know the year that song was out, put a comment down below. I'm going to guess, without looking at Google or anything, I'm going to say 1997. Yeah, we're going to say 97. That's just my guess. I don't know, though. I was a young man back in those days, you know? A young man. Okay, now I think Kenny broke dry and is giving me a look at this table. Oh, he scratched on the break. That's what happened. That's why I picked the ball up, little Timmy, because he scratched, not because he broke dry, bro. It'd be a foul if he broke dry and I picked the ball up, you know? All right, so I'm looking at stripes, I think, here. I'm going to start with that 15 probably in the side. The 13 ball is the biggest challenge, but there's a couple ways to get to it here, guys. There's a couple ways. I could play the 10 ball off of the 13. It looks like the 13 is close enough to that pocket. That's a real possibility. Or I could get an angle. Like this angle right here may work if I use top left. I may be able to run the cue ball down right in between the 7-13. Okay, maybe I can just cut it in. You know, it looks like I stunned straight over for the shot on the 13. That means maybe I can just cut it in. I don't know. It looks pretty tight from this camera angle, though. It looks pretty tight from this camera angle. I could do it. Yeah, I did cheat her a little bit, but she went in. Little friend, she went in. All right, so I make the 15 here with just a little bit of left spin. And come 2 rails back towards the middle of the table for the 11 ball next. That's the way I see it here in my head. And I think that's pretty much the way I played it. That'll work. If I want to, I can shoot the 9 first here with just a little stun shot and just drift up about 3 inches and have a little easier shot on the 11. I like that better, actually. That's what I'm doing. Shooting the 9 first, just a little, like a stun, or I could use a slow draw. Okay, I went hard with it. I didn't feel confident with that speed, so I hit it hard with left and went 2 rails back down for the 11, but it worked out, so I got a shot on the 11. All I gotta do is make this and come 1 rail over to the other side of the table, and I'm on the 8. And then that happened, you know? Oy vey, guys. Oh. It's so humbling watching this back when I do that. You know, make a decent run out, playing good. My stroke's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And then I do something like that. That's hard, man. That's what makes you want to quit the game sometimes, you know. When you're playing okay and then you just miss an easy shot that you shouldn't ever miss, but you do a lot. And makes you just want to smack your stick across your knee and break it. And say, I quit. I hate this game. That's one of those games. I don't know if you ever saw that short I made a while back. And it said, it was like I did an interview and I said, that's why I love this game. And then it cuts to me at the pool table and I'm like, I hate this game. If you didn't see it, look it up, man. It's funny. But that's real. That's why it was funny, because it's real. You know, you love it and hate it all at the same time. Sometimes in the same game. But he missed, and now luckily I have another opportunity at the table. I'm not sure how that happened, but this is not an easy shot. One I made, but it was thin and I couldn't slow the cue ball enough. I should have hit that harder with more draw and a little bit of left and went back and forth on those side rails. Instead I tried to like hold the cue ball, and it was too thin for that. It was too thin for that. And I'm looking at making it maybe off of the 6 into the side pocket. There's a real opportunity for that here. Looks good. Oh, I just hit the rail just before the 6. If I hit the 6 before the rail, there's a good chance I make that shot. But I didn't. I hit the rail first, you know. All right, he's going to cut this one. He's going to start with the 1. You know what's funny? Where I left him on the cue ball, I didn't leave him the easiest starter shot. He's got all those balls on the table and no real easy shot. This one ball is his easiest shot, and it's not easy. Good news for him is if he hits the 8, oh, he got unlucky. He hit the point. I was going to say if he hits the 8, he's going to drift it over into that side rail and put it in a real tough spot for me. But he got unlucky and hit the point. Dropped it in front of the pocket for me, so now it's 1-1. I got lucky on that one, boys and girls. He gave me 2 shots too many. You know, even I can make him an out with an extra 2 shots. Oh, guys, I'm not sure if you saw it yet or not, but I added some new stuff to the Short Rail website. We've got hats now. The hats are pretty sweet, dude. Nice trucker hat, high quality, embroidered logo on it. Just a small logo in the corner. It looks pretty sweet, man. We got hats and we've got tank tops for summer, along with women's racerback tank tops. I know people have asked for women's cut before, so they're up there now. They're up there on the website. We've got women's tank tops, men's tank tops, and some badass hats, guys. So if you haven't ordered Short Rail, don't forget I got free shipping going on through this Saturday. That's May 25th, 2024. Free shipping on the website. I may extend it 1 extra day, so that way it just covers Memorial Day weekend. You know what I mean? I feel stupid kind of ending that on Saturday when I really should end it Sunday or Monday because it's a holiday. You know, I might as well run it through the holiday. It'd be Memorial Day special free shipping on all purchases, not just over a certain amount. So if you haven't got a Short Rail shirt yet, don't forget to slide on over there, shortrail.com, and get you one, sucker. All right, commercial's over, guys. Sorry. I may hit you with another one later, but for now, we're good. I apologize. I got to try to pay the bills, little Timmy. You know, I got to try. You know, I've got to. Don't call me a sellout. I see you over there, little Timmy. I'm not a sellout, bro. I'm just trying to pay the bills. That's it. That's it. Now, back to the match, guys. We missed half this match because little Timmy made me read a commercial to you guys, you know. Sorry about that, guys. I'll get little Timmy back in his cage. Get back in your cage, sucker. All right, I'm getting way off track, guys. Back to the match. You know what I'm saying? Rewind the tape back to the match. All right, so I must be solids here because it looks like I'm lining up on that 1. And I don't know if I'm playing the 1-2 combo or if I think the 1 will go past the 2. 1 goes past the 2. That was a good shot. Now I've got the 2 ball next. Should I choose to shoot it? But really my issue here is the 3 and the 4. So what do I do to get on the 3 and the 4? If I roll the 2 in lightly, I can roll the cue ball up and maybe hit that 10 ball. And that'll give me the angle to make the 5 and come 1 rail back up underneath the 3 and the 4, pushing them up table or landing behind them for a shot up table. I don't know if you followed all that, but that's what I see here. It's about the only way I see to get on that 3-4 and get out. Okay, I chose something different here. Something different. Apparently, I saw something different because I hit it hard and I was going 2 rails. I don't know where I was going, if I was going 5 rails or just 2 rails, but I hit that way too hard, man. I promise you that. Promise you that, sucker. Now I'm looking at a real thin cut on this 6 ball. Does it even, am I even going to make it? We saw me miss the 11 earlier. I didn't like that. I didn't like it, Okay, I called a bank. I like this is smart. It's smarter than trying to cut it in because if I bank it slow, good chance I take control of that pocket where the 8 ball is sitting. Just like that. And if I make it, I'm in good shape to hit that 5 and still try to get behind the 3-4. So that was a smart way to play it, But it still took a delicate touch because I had to hit the speed just right, If I hit that speed too hard or too soft, I still leave the pocket open for the 8 and it doesn't do me any good. All right, he's going to start with the 9, probably hit it with just a little roll shot and roll down for that bottom right corner. I think it's a 15 ball. Probably shoot the 15 next. Oh, he stopped, shotted it, and I got some love there because my 5 made his 15 that was in the corner, and my 5 now took control of that corner pocket. So that makes his 12, 14, and 13 ball a lot tougher than they were. There's a good chance I get another shot in this game now because of that 5-ball. Thank you, 5-ball. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. I know it's a long match, so I brought 2 beers. Hopefully 2's enough, guys. You know what I mean? Hopefully 2's enough. 3's a company, so 2 should be good. There it is, boys and girls. I don't know if you guys ever had that before. I don't know if you can even see it. It's a hazy all day. Pretty okay. You know what I mean? It's pretty okay. Pretty okay. All right, so he got his 10-ball in front of my 6 and took control of this corner pocket, which was a smart play because now I've got that bottom corner pocket. He's got this top corner pocket. So it becomes a little bit of a fair fight, so to speak. The good news for me is he's got a lot more balls jammed up in my bottom corner pocket than I do in the top corner pocket. As I said that, I think I saw myself on screen call the 5-ball. El Horrible, bro. Unless I know I'm going to make it and get out, I should not be taking this shot. Okay. I mean, I opened it up a little bit, but that 4-ball, though. You know what I mean? That 4-ball. If I can't make the 4-ball, I just gave him back the advantage in this rack. Just gave him back the advantage. Make the 3 with left spin maybe and clip the 14, open the 4. That's what I tried to do, and I did clip the 14. It just didn't open the 4 enough. You know what I mean? Unless I can make the 4 on a bank shot here, but then look at the 6. The 6... What am I looking at? Am I looking at trying to make the 6? I don't know if it goes there, if I can make it off of the 10. Man, this is a tough spot. I may want to just go ahead and try to bank the 4, but not actually try to make it. Just bank it out to the middle of the table and put the cue ball on the bottom rail behind the 13. Problem with that shot is I'm going to get hooked right back. That's exactly what I tried to do. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. It ended up pretty okay, but 99% chance I get a lockup safety right back on me. 99% chance of that. In fact, I'd say 100%. I don't see him doing nothing else. Yeah, that's it. That's the shot. Now I'm kicking at it. See, I tapped the table because I knew it was coming, but I mean, had no choice. You know, I didn't want to leave him out right there. And his 10-ball goes, and when he makes the 10-ball, he'll be able to open the 8. So if I left him a good starter shot there, he probably would have gotten out of me. So I had to do something. Okay, I'm trying to curve and make a good hit. I did, but scratch. The good news is I put the 6 in front of the 10. I put it right in front of the 10. Did you see it? So I got some lucky love there, and I made his 10-ball El Horrible. You know what I'm saying? I made his 10-ball El Horrible, bro. So he's thinking about what he wants to do, right? Because he's got the 14-12, and they're a bit of a challenge, right? Because I don't think you want to shoot the combo, and I'm not sure if the combo is lined up. So on the right short side is really the only place to shape them. But then he's got the 10-ball. So what he's looking at doing is making the 12 first to open up the 12-14, and then shooting the 11 off the rail, off the 10, or maybe just straight off the 10. And making it in this corner, but that's going to bank the 10 out into the open. And that clears up his whole table. So he's got a good plan here. Let's see if he can execute it. He's got a good plan in place. I don't know if he'll shoot the 11 next or try to use the 14 to get a little closer, because you want to be accurate when you shoot the 11. You know, you can't accidentally misstroke on that shot and put throw on it. And you have to be accurate on your aim with this 11-ball shot, because he needs to play it right off the 10. If he doesn't play it off the 10, back to disadvantage. You know what I mean? If he plays it off the 10, he's got an open table to run out. He's doing it from distance. See, I might shoot the 14 first and get a little closer to that 11 just so I can be more accurate on the aim. That's why. That's why right there, because he needed to nick the 10 ball. Now he doesn't have another shot. The only thing else he could do really that I could see, if he can get shapes on the left long rail, he could shoot the 13 into the 6 and then make the 6-10 combo. But that's risky, man. That's a risky shot. You don't know exactly where things are going to end up. Shooting that 3-ball combo like that, you don't know where everything's going to end up. So he's figuring out what he wants to do next. Now, I do see another, and he may be looking at this. If he makes this 14 ball, oh, he called a bank on it. If he would have cut it into that bottom right, that top right corner pocket with lots of bottom left and sent the cue ball 1, 2, 3 rails and come right into the 7. He's trying to bank it in off the 10, and he missed the 10 again. That's 2 bullets he fired and 2 bullets he missed. You know what I'm saying? Now he's down to 1 bullet and no good way to get here. The only thing I can see here, if he has an angle, he could make the 13 with top left, come off that far rail, and come back over into the 6 ball and make the 10. But he doesn't know how he's going to end up on the 8 if he does that. So he recognizes that he's going to play a safety. He's going to come off this side rail and just nick the 10 and leave me buried. It's a good shot. Ooh, he left me a look at the 6, though. He left me a look at the 6. I don't think I can see the 4. But if I can see this, if there's enough space between the 6-10 for me to make this what I'm looking at, if I can hit the 6 with bottom left spin, come off of the 6 with the cue ball, and put his 10 into this corner pocket, I'll leave him hooked behind the 8 on the 13. So if this works out for me, guys, it'll be my game. But I'm not sure there's enough room there. Yeah, I tried it. There's wasn't enough room, so I left the 10 hanging, and now his rack. You know what I mean? That was a good back and forth right there. You know, it was a good position play. It's not always about running out. That was good position play, taking advantage of a table and figuring out the best shot to not necessarily run out, but to win the game. You know what I mean? That's the goal when you're playing 8-ball, guys. It's not to make shots. Your goal is to win the game. And the only ball that counts is the 8, guys. So the more advantage you can take on the table, the better off you are sometimes. Unless you're playing a champion, you know, someone who's going to run out from anywhere, like a 700-plus Fargo player or something. You want to think about strategy in 8-ball more so than shot making. If you got a nice open table, you know, in the layouts there, then yeah, do your run out, win the game. But if you doubt the run out at all, look for strategy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to win a lot more games that way. And I should take my own advice too, because I've been losing a lot lately, guys. Been losing a lot. All right, he did finish that rack up, so now I'm down 2-1. It ain't fun. We ain't even in the sun. I'm about to be done. Just kidding. It's far from over, guys. We're racing to 5. You know what I'm saying? We're racing to 5. All right, he got a decent spread on that break. I didn't. Once again, I'm never paying attention on the breaks because I didn't see if he made anything. He didn't, because there I come waddling up to the table, guys. I waddle around when I walk. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that before, but I walk funny. I waddle. That's because I have a muscle disorder. I've said it on the channel before, but it's been a long time, so a lot of you guys may not even know. I have a muscle disorder called myotonia congenita. Makes my muscles real stiff, you know, makes it stiff, and I sometimes it affects my pool game, that's for sure. You know, look up the fainting goats, right? They're myotonic goats. They have the same muscle disorder I have, but I'm a human. I'm not a goat, so I'm not stupid. If you scare me, I'm not going to try to run and fall over. So don't try that. Don't try it, little Timmy. People have tried it before. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? But same thing. My muscles get stiff, and sometimes it makes it tough to shoot. I got to loosen them up and work them out before I can shoot well. But that's why I walk like that. I waddle around the table, guys. In case you guys are wondering, you know, now you know. And no one's half the battle. You know what I mean? No one is half the battle. Half the battle. I feel pretty vulnerable now. I just said that on camera, you know? I said it before, but I only had like maybe 600-700 subscribers when I told you guys the first time. Most of you guys weren't even paying attention. You weren't even around, most of you. But hey, it's part of life, man. Part of life. I've lived with it my whole life. And for me, it's just the norm, you know? It's nothing different. But it does affect my pool game sometimes. And I feel like my pool game would be better if I didn't have to fight that. But just the way it goes. Just the way it is. All right, so I'm stripes. I'm shooting the 15. I tried to draw at 2 rails and wrap that corner, but I had too much draw and I got too close to the corner, and I think I hit that point, and that's why I didn't come out. You know, otherwise I would have came out of that point off that side rail back towards the spot, towards the middle of the table, and I would have had options from there. Now, as it stands, I don't have a ton of options. A couple tough shots is what I have. Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at shooting the 14 past the 8, and what we're seeing is the bottom left corner pocket, the one closest to the camera. We're going to call it the bottom left corner pocket. Oh, my sinuses are jacked up, guys. I had to go to store it. We have a storage unit, and we haven't been in there in forever. So I had to go up there and rearrange some stuff and put some stuff in there and take some stuff out. But it's so dusty and nasty. And that was a good try. I almost cut that in. That was a tough cut. I thought I was shooting the 14, but instead I cut the 9 over into the side, which was a tough shot. And I almost made it. But we're not playing horseshoes. You know what I'm saying? So almost doesn't matter, little Timmy. Anyway, after I left the storage unit, man, my nose has been itching. My eyes have been itching. My nose is now stuffy. So something in there, whether it be the dust, the dander from mice and rats, I don't know. I don't know if there was mice and rats in there for real. But probably just the dust and stuff's got my sinuses in a mess. Not that you guys want to know. I'm oversharing. You know what I'm saying? I'm oversharing today, guys, and I apologize. Let's get back to the match. That's why we're here. We're not here for the sharing. We're here for the match. We're here for the match, bro. Somehow I'm at the table here. I'm going to shoot this 14. Very nicely done. I could shoot the 11 next. But realistically, I need to get that 12 ball out of there somehow. And I might have an angle now to draw off the 9 and go straight up and hit the 5. And likely still end up with a shot on the 11. But I kind of like shooting the 11 first. And yeah, I like this. If I shoot this soft and get a better angle on the 9, then I can shoot that shot next. But when you put too much throw on it and don't adjust correctly, that's what happens. You know, you miss it wide. That was a bad shot, guys. Bad shot on my part. Good thing I brought 2 beers to this match. You know what I mean? Because I need them. I need them watching this match. It was a rough one. Rough. And don't go saying I'm in a slump again. I'm not in a slump, man. I just had a bad match, guys. The fact of the matter is I'm not practicing as much as I used to. I still practice as much as I can, but not as much as I used to. And it affects my consistency a lot. Sometimes I can shoot really well, and sometimes I can't. And the more you practice, the more consistent you get. And that's just the facts of life. I got to accept that right now because I just don't have the time to make videos, work my job, and practice as much as I did before. You know? It is what it is, little kids. All right, Kenny's looking at something. I don't know what he was looking at there. He was looking to see if he could maybe squeeze the 3 past my... what is that up in the corner? Is it the 10 or the 12? I think it's a 12. But I think he was looking to see if the 3 went past it. Nice shot there. He could have drew out and not hit the 1, but he recognized that rolling forward would hit the left side of the 1, which would leave him a good shot. Now he's got a good angle. He can come up 1 rail with right spin, and he could probably shoot the 4 in the side next if he wants. Yep. Come up with right spin. He could shoot the 4 in the side, but he's still got to figure out that 5 ball. And I'm looking right now. I don't see a great way to get to that 5 ball. I really don't. I don't see a great way to get there. If he shoots the 4 with a stop shot and then banks the 3 cross side, he'll have an angle to run into the 5. But man, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know what I mean? That's asking a lot to get to that 5 ball. It's asking a lot. Man, my throat's dry. I'm sorry if I sound funny. You know, I'm sorry, guys. It's just the way it is. You know, want to get this video out. Want to get people to watch. And I know Ken's been waiting on this video. We played this a few weeks ago. I know Ken's been waiting on the. He likes see. You know, that's what's cool about this is when I play other people in league, they then get to watch themselves back and they can analyze how they play, right? Because that's helped me tremendously in my game since I started posting my own matches. I watch them back, obviously, and I can see. Sometimes I can't see everything, but a lot of times I can see where I'm making mistakes. I wish I could get like a close-up angle with a cameraman so I could assess my stroke better, because that's really what I need. But even pattern play errors, you know, like if I'm not feeling right, I'm feeling funny, like how that affects where I shoot. He tried to fire that down in that corner, and it just barely would go. If it even went at all, I'm not so sure it actually could go. The bad news for him is he opened up my 14 or 12, whatever ball that is. You guys, we already figured out we don't know what ball it is. You know what I mean? Stop harassing me. But whatever ball that is in the corner, he opened it up. And now I've got to start a shot on the 9. Fingers crossed, you know what I'm saying? But I should be able to get out here. Fingers crossed. And now if you underhit the ball like that, remember when I said I should be able to get out? I was probably just kidding. We'll see. But I think I might have been just kidding because I didn't shape that very good at all. That was what the Spanish call el horrible. You know what I mean? El horrible there, boy. And girl. And girl, I guess. I don't know, guys. I don't make the rules these days. I don't make the society rules. I don't even follow them usually. I don't even follow them. And I overcut that, man. That was bad. I don't know where you guys are watching from in the world. I know I had you guys comment in another video where you're from, and I got a ton of comments, and it seems like you guys are from all over. But up here in Michigan, for the last week, it's been hot, boy. Whew. So hot. Like today it was 92 degrees, which is unusual for us in May. It's not even June yet. It's not even Memorial Day yet, you know? And it was 91 degrees. Man, it's hot. It's hot out, boys. I got a little sweat dripping. It's what made me think of it. You know what I mean? I'm in my basement. It's cool down here, and I'm still got a little sweat bead. Need to give me some central air, I guess, you know? Be nice. I got a couple air conditioning units, but they're upstairs because downstairs it usually stays pretty cool. I may have to get one to put down here, though, because I noticed in the summertime the humidity gets high down here. And that makes the table play funny. It makes it play a little slower. It makes a stick to your hand. Forget I just did that, guys. Forget it. Forget all about it. It's a family channel. You know what I mean? Oh, he left me the gap for that shot. Holy moly, I can't believe it. Now I still got a tough out here, though, because I have a long, slow roll on this 11 ball. And then I'm going to have a long shot from the rail on the 8 ball, provided I make this one. And my last couple shots don't inspire confidence in the fact that I'm going to make this shot. You know what I mean? And I'm jacking up slightly so I can put some stop on it because I want to stop the cue ball right there. I'm taking my time. That's a good sign. Yeah. Woo! Decent little stroke there. It wasn't great, but it was decent. Decent little stroke. That was pretty okay, but now I'm looking at a long shot on this 8, and the cue ball is close to the rail. So this is no easy task here. No easy shot, man. Especially I'm down 2-1. If I miss this, I'm likely going to be down 3-1. It adds a lot of pressure on the shot. And I just missed a couple easy ones that I shouldn't have missed, so my confidence isn't as high as it should. There's a lot going against me here. But I clutched up and made it, guys. Look at that. Your boy can finally clutch up and make a shot every once in a while, you know, not all the time. as we've seen. I'd say not even half the time. Oh, no. I did my second ball break, came off the rail, didn't put enough right spin on it, and the cue ball went low and scratched in the opposite corner pocket, man. Man, oh, man. So that gives him ball in hand behind the line. He can shoot whatever he wants. It's an open table. And look at this layout, boys and girls. It's pretty wide open, you know. I like stripes or solids here. Either one is pretty okay. I think they all go somewhere regardless of which one you choose. He's assessing the table right now, figuring out which one he wants to shoot. But really, I don't think it matters a whole lot. I don't. What matters here is you pick one and you stay firm with your choice and confident with your choice and you start shooting. You know, don't second guess yourself. Oh man, I should have took stripes or I should have took solids. No, just make your dang shots and get out. You know, this table is open. Don't second guess yourself. Look, Timmy, just shoot. Just shoot. Shoot for your life. He's taking a lot of time to figure this one out, though, and I don't necessarily like that for me, because if I take that much time and overthink an open layout like this, I'll mess myself up. You know what I mean? I'll mess myself up. So for me, I just shoot. When I see it's wide open like this and either ball set can go, they all have pockets. What I do is I look for the hardest one to shape, and my ball in hand shot is going to take me there. That's what I do. And then from there, I just shoot. Shoot, 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 sucker. But I'm down. But no, I'm not down. We're even. I was down. What do I know? You know what I mean? I would lose all the time. What do I know? I don't know nothing. I don't know much. But I know I would like to win this game. But that may be far from me to achieve. I don't know. I just made it up, guys. You know? I just made that song up on the spot. I'm practically a musical genius, you know? I can't even say that with a straight face, guys. I can't even say it. It's horrible. All right. Ken's looking to get out here, and there's no reason he shouldn't get out here. He hit that one a little bit hard, but I still think he's okay. He can make the 12 ball with center or maybe a touch, just barely a millimeter or two of left spin, and come up by the 8 ball and the 13 ball, and he can shoot the 9 from there. Or if he gets a good shot, he could land on the 13. Let's see which way he decides to play it. See which way he decides to play it. Ooh, he tried to hold it. He tried to hold the cue ball, so instinctually his body made him hit that fat. Because your body's like, bro, I know how to slow this cue ball down. Let's just hit more of the object ball. You know what I mean? And your brain has to say, no, 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 we won't make it if we do that. And your body's like, yeah, but it'll slow the cue ball down. You know? That's the internal struggle that people have with themselves on that shot. When they don't even realize it. It's unconscious. Unconscious struggle. So I'm going to try to cut this 6, man. I haven't had the best of luck with these cuts up the rail lately. So let's see if I can make one. Taking my time on it. I like that. Ooh, my stroke was not great, but it wasn't horrible. I think my body said, bro, let's just hit this a little fat. You know? Same thing his did. Same thing his did. You know? You already know. You guys already know. He's eyeballing that 13. I'm taking his time on the aim. This is a tough shot here, guys. I'd say if he were Shane Van Boning, I would give him better than 50%. Probably 75%. He's 75 to 80% he'd make this shot if he was Shane Van Boning. But me and him, under 50-50. That's a tough shot. He made it. He made it. What a good shot, Ken. Kudos to you, my man. That was a good shot. Now you're going to follow up that great shot, and you're not even going to take your... You're just going to stretch for this next one, bro? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for not just stretching and being lazy on that shot. Go get yourself a bridge and shoot it correctly. because you just made a great shot and you need to reward yourself by getting out. If you just stretch over and take a lazy shot next and you miss it, or you mess up your shape because you weren't focused in, you'd be mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? So take your time, man, and play this shot right. You know, reward yourself for that good shot. Don't just mess it up. And he thought better of it. He's skilled enough. He's seasoned enough. He knew when he was stretched out, he's like, I shouldn't be doing this. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to go get the fucking rake. Oh, jeez. I just ruined it, guys. It's supposed to be a family channel, and I said the F word. Now I got to click the little box when I post this video. Maybe I'll just bleep it out. I don't know if I find it. If I find it, how far in are we? How far into the match are we? Like 40 minutes? Okay. I'll keep an eye out. I may just bleep that right out, you know, so that way I don't have to click the little button saying I cussed. I don't like clicking that button, man. It feels wrong, you know. That's why this is a family channel now. It's a family channel. It didn't start off as a family channel, but now, all family, you know. As dysfunctional as it may be, it's family channel. Like Hank Williams Jr., you know, family traditions. Maybe a little dysfunctional, but it is what it is. All right, he got down to the 8. No way he misses this. That's it. 3-2, man. Jeez. I'm just making mistakes, guys, and he's capitalizing on them. You know, he's playing some good shots. He's getting out, and I am not. So I'm down 3-2. He needs 2 more racks, and I need 3 more racks. It's a 3-2 race. I need 3. He needs 2. We're going to 5. Don't forget. You know, don't forget, little Timmy. I said earlier, we're going to 5, bro. Not my fault you couldn't remember, you know? Not my fault. What's he shooting? Oh, I thought he was cutting the 2-ball until he actually went past the 2-ball. And then I was, oh, that makes sense. He's taking his duck. Nice, easy starter, guys. So I mentioned short rail apparel. We've got hats. We've got tanks. Did I mention all the new colors we have, guys? I mentioned it in the last video. We've got Island Reef, like a royal blue, real bright looking blue. We've got an orchid purple color. We've got a watermelon color. It's not really any other way to describe it, but it's called watermelon, so you can figure out what it is. But we've got some cool colors, guys, and the shirts, they're called Comfort Color. That's the brand name of the t-shirts I'm using, Comfort Colors. Look them up. Great t-shirts, man. They're real thick. They're real soft. They're real comfortable. They fit right. So once again, if you haven't ordered short rail yet, you have until this weekend. And I haven't decided yet. It's supposed to be cut off on the 25th, but I might extend it to the 26th. You get free shipping on all orders, guys. So that saves you some money, man. Get you some short rail gear. You wear a hat? I got some sweet hats for you, man. You know, summertime's coming. You want to rock a tank? Get you a tank, boy, a tank top. And you can get your girl a racerback tank top so you guys match. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, that's commercial number 2, guys. I'm done. I'm done now. No more commercials. I'm not going to read anymore. But before I completely finish, if you're looking for a new light for your pool table, get the perimeter light, bro. It goes around the edges of the table, takes away the shadows, and you can save money when you buy it if you use code AMATEURPOOL. All caps, all one word, Amateur Pool. AMATEURPOOL. AMATEURPOOL. You know what I'm saying? It's a little jingle. I wrote it myself. I told you I'm basically a musical genius. You know, I just made it up on the spot. All right, I'm done now, for real. I'm done, guys. I'm so cheesy, man. I can't help being cheesy like that sometimes. It's, you know, when I'm doing it, I'm thinking to myself, you're a moron. But the other part of me is like, no, it's fun. Just keep doing it. Oh, my wife's so embarrassed when we go out in public, guys. You know, and now you know why. Now you know why, guys. You know. All right, back to the match. Back to the match, guys. I'm done being cheesy and reading commercials. But short rail. Eat, sleep, practice. Get you some. You know? All right, I'm done for real. I'm done for real now. I'm going to shoot the 2 in the side, which I did. Oh, I'm probably going to save the 6 for last because it leads to the 8 so nicely. Yes, I like saving the 6 for last. The only problem is this shot on the 7 is tough from here. And the shot itself is a little bit tough, but what's real tough is shaping the 8. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the 6 to get better shot on the 7. I'm going to put a little left spin on this. Hopefully come down. No, I wanted to hit that harder. If I would have came down just past side pocket, I would have been in prime position. Because I could have shaped the 1. I could have shaped the 8 from the 3. As long as I was on that bottom rail, I would just use top. And now I'm back in the same position I was in before where I got a tough shot and shape on the 7. And I've got to get on that 3, which makes it tough, guys. I've got to slow roll it basically with right spin. I don't think I can hold it with draw. Yeah, it's that slow roll, man. Makes me miss it. The slow roll makes me miss every time I try it. Nah, not so good there, guys. Remember when I said I was a musical genius? I was just kidding, you know? It was a joke. It was just a joke. Not really. More of a musical. I'm an idiot savant without the savant. You know what I mean? A musical idiot. That's what I am. All right, he played a safety on me, which was smart because it cut off my shot at the 8 ball. So even if I can make a shot here, if I can kick this 7 in, I'll be on the 3. But he blocked up the 8 ball, so it really doesn't matter. I've got to try it, though, because I can't just give him ball in hand. If I give him ball in hand, he'll make the 14 on an angle, break out the 15-8, and he runs out for the game. So I've got to try to kick at this and hit it. I would like to just hit it without making it, honestly, and just put it by the pocket like that. Well, if it would have been right in front of the pocket, it would have been best case scenario. This is second prize probably because his shot's kind of tough. But, man, I wish I would have put that right in front of that pocket. I would have been a whole lot better off. But I was kicking at it. You know, what can I do? I'm not Efrain Reyes. I can't control it like that. I'm not even Efrain Reyes. Yeah, see, that was a tough shot because it was long. He was on the rail. He almost still made it, but it was tough. Good news for him is he left me long and he left me wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is a tough shot here, guys. Tough acting to knacting. Here, boy. What am I going to try to do? Am I trying to just hit the 7 or am I trying to cut it in? I can't tell what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make it. But I didn't make it, but I got it in front of the pocket. That's what I was hoping for last time. I didn't get it last time, but I got it this time. That helps my position in this rack a lot, and he realizes that. So what he's going to do here is put the 10 into the 7, make my 7, and put the 10 in front of the pocket, and just he's taking control back in the rack. You know, smart play. Smart play by him. And here I go in a tough spot again. The only thing I can do is try to cut that 3 over into the 10 and leave my 3 in front of the pocket again. I'll try to take control of the rack again. If I can do that, I'll get control of the table somewhat. Oh, it didn't fall, you know? And I scratched, guys. Jeez. You can see the frustration on screen. I smacked my stick on the ball like I was a 2-year-old throwing a tantrum. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do what I do. You know, do as I say, not as I do. It's my mom used to always tell me, do as I say, not as I do. Anyway, guys, back to the match, you know. That was a good play. But I don't know if his 14 is inside the point. If it's inside the point, he can make it with a full hit. If it's outside the point, he can't make that 14 ball. And if that's the case, I'm still alive. There's still hope for me in this rack. We'll see what happens. See what happened, Captain. It was only supposed to be a 2-beer match, guys. I'm not opening another one. 2's my limit. You know, it's a weekday. I'm not trying to have a bunch. I'm not trying to. Nor will I. He's looking at a way to get his 14, so it must be outside the point. because I think what he's looking at here is maybe shooting the 15 into the 3 and making it on a combo. I don't think he's going to try to split them, because if it's inside the point, splitting them won't make it. No, what I mean by splitting them is if he hits the 15 right between the 3 and the 14, the 14's not going to go in. He's got to make it on a combo if he wants to make it. I'm trying to think of, like, there's a good way I would see to go about this. And as of right now, there isn't really, a whole lot. I mean, that's clutch shot, right? But, gosh, what's he do now? Does he try to make this with hard bottom right and go 1, 2, 3 rails back over into my 3 ball? But then he's not guaranteed to come away with a shot on the 15. Yeah, he's in a tough spot here. That 14 ball is really making his life tough. But on the same sense, my 3 ball is even worse than his 14. So really what he should do here is play a safety. I would push the 15 against the bottom rail towards the middle of the bottom rail and leave the cue ball behind the 8. So I have to kick at my 3. And if I hit the 3, I make his 14 and leave him a shot on the 15. That's the smart shot here. He tried to make it, and it went, guys. Oh, I didn't think it would go. So it must not have been against the rail outside of the point like I thought, because that ball would have never went had it been against the rail outside of the point. What a nice job, man. He used my 3 ball to help himself with shape. So he used my 3 ball, put a little left spin, came around the 8 for a perfect shape. And now he's on the hill, boys and girls. Hill to 2. Ken, you're playing a good match here, boy. Boy, what did I say, Boydie? I meant to say buddy or boy, and then I combined them, So it came out Boydie. That's a new word, guys. Look it up. It's in the dictionary. It's in my dictionary anyway, Boydie. I'm inventing new words over here. I'm writing songs, inventing words, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. It's not even me doing this. It's just subconscious. Just talking, putting words together. They form a sentence. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it don't, Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I don't know. I just have fun, guys. That's it. I hope you guys like chilling, watching matches with me, because it's just meant to be fun, guys. I'm an amateur. I call the channel Amateur Pool. So we're just here to enjoy ourselves, watch some amateurs play some pool, and hopefully get some enjoyment. If we pick up a few tips or things along the way that may help our game, awesome. Even better yet. You know what I mean? If you are having fun, hit subscribe, bro. Or hit the like button, at least. I prefer you hit subscribe and like and leave me a comment, and share the video. I know I'm asking a lot. I'm asking a lot, guys. I'm sorry, Sorry, guys. All right, he's going to shoot the 3. He likes it. He'll probably shape for the 7 in the side next. No, he tried to come back for the 7 in the corner. I would have just stopped it right there and shot the 7 in the side, and then he could have rolled forward off that. Now he's got to cut it in the corner, but what he's really got to think about is the 2 ball. The 2 ball is his nemesis in this rack. Oof. I don't think he expected not to hit anything when he stunned down there like that. I think he probably thought he would run into the 1 or maybe the 14 and end up with a shot on either the 1, 5, or 4. But he went right between everything. Field goal, it was good, just like Jason Hanson. Look him up if you're not old enough, bro. Detroit Lions, Jason Hanson. Just like Jason Hanson, he made the field goal, and now he don't have a great shot. He can shoot the 1 in the corner, but it's not the shot he wants to shoot, for sure. It's not the shot he wants to shoot. And he keeps getting off it because it's an uncomfortable shot. So he gets down to shoot it, and it doesn't feel comfortable, so he stands back up. But the fact, sometimes, guys, it's just not going to feel comfortable because it's a tough shot. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to sneeze. I told you I was in the storage unit earlier. My allergies are all screwed up. I sound funny, guys. I need to blow my nose so bad, but in my camera right now, so I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not going to do it because it's gross. It's gross. I wouldn't want to watch you blow your nose. You know what I mean? So I know you don't want to watch me blow mine. Yeah, tough shot, man. He was uncomfortable with it because it was a tough shot. So when you get down on your shot, obviously, everyone always says if you're not comfortable with it, if you don't feel good about it, stand up. So you do that, but sometimes you're just not going to get comfortable on the shot. And a lot of times it's because it's a tough shot. So I wanted to run into that 11, 12 and just missed it completely. So I ended up coming all the way back up table. Now I don't have a very good shot at all. I don't know if I think I can squeeze that 14 past this 4. Maybe I can. Yes, I can. Whew, that was a good shot with confidence there. I didn't think I had a snowball's chance in heck. In heck, fire, shoot. You know what I mean? Shut the front door. Shh. Jeez, oh Pete. All right, now I got to cut this 12 in. It's going to open the 11. Hey, am I coming to life all of a sudden when I'm down 2-4? Am I coming to life? I think my reign of terror might have just stopped because I don't have a shot here. I could maybe be able to shoot the 10, really thin cut the 10 into the 2, like I'm splitting the 2 and the 11 with the 10, and that might put the 11 in the side. But that's really the only thing I can see here. I don't know what else I can do unless there's a safety. I could graze the right side of the 10 and try to leave them behind the 10, 11 on the safety action, just like that. Hey, that works. That's actually a pretty good shot. You know, golf clap. Golf clap. I finally made an okay shot. Finally made one that was pretty okay, guys. Back to Powerade, you know, not a sponsor still, you know, but you got to hydrate. You got to hydrate in this world, especially when it's 90 degrees outside and you're sweating in the basement. You know what I'm saying? You got to hydrate. Does the body good, you know? Call me, Powerade. Sponsor something up. I can make an ad, you know? I'll make you an ad. Forget about the millions you're paying your advertising company. Let this little YouTuber / pool player with 15,000 subscribers make you an ad. You know, it's a way better idea. It's way better. I'll do it for half of what you're paying those other guys. You know, you pay them $4 million, I'll take 2. I'll do it for $20. You know, and a lifetime supply of Powerade. We got you a deal. You know, shake on it right now. Obviously, I'm joshing, guys. I know better. I know better. Ken's doing something. We can't see what he's doing because his big old head's blocking the whole camera view up. No, he was trying to kick at it. He made a good hit. Left me basically in the same position I was before, only a tougher angle. I called the 10 in the side because I seem to think I can make it. And if I can, then there's a chance I get out here. If I can make this 10, there's a good chance I can get out now. This looks pretty okay. You know, I can make the 10, roll forward just a little bit, make the 13 up in the top left corner where I'm standing right now, and do it with draw, and just draw backwards for the 8 in the bottom left corner. You know, I have to think about it because the table's like cockeyed. So bottom left, the one facing the camera, would be the one I'd want to put the 8 in. Oh, I didn't like that, so I went all the way around. Whew, took a risk there, but it looks like it might have paid off because I got a way easier shape to get to that 8 ball. So I just make this with a little right spin, come off that bottom rail, and up towards the 8. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I may have done something right finally, guys. You know, I may have done something right. I mean, I overhit it a little bit, so now I got to back cut the 8. But normal circumstances, I'd say, hey, I'm pretty good with this. I'm pretty okay with this. You know what I'm saying? I had a chance to put some pressure on him, go up 3-4, or come back 3-4. and put some pressure on him. But instead, looks like I miscued or rolled over top of the cue ball. Gave him ball in hand with 5 balls to get out. You know what I'm saying? Probably donezo. I am probably donezo here, guys. I'm willing to bet that was probably my last shot. And an embarrassing shot it was. You know? It's my last shot. Jeez, oh Pete, man. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, little Timmy. You know, can't control it. Well, I can control it. But what I need is more time to put on the practice table is what I need. Can you give me a little more time in my day? Can I have a 34-hour day instead of a 24-hour day? That'd be great. You know? That'd be great if I could get a 34-hour day. If anybody out there knows how to make that happen, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. But as of right now, I just don't have the time. I'm putting in as much practice as I can, but it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. I'm not one of those guys that play naturally. I got to put the practice in. Ooh, he's giving me a hope. He's giving me hope here because he hit that hard with a little left spin. He wanted to get a little closer to this 8, but he's probably not going to miss this, I'm sure. There it is. That's the match, guys. Ken Schlosser, great shooting buddy, man. It's always a pleasure playing you. He's a great guy, stand-up dude. Thanks for letting me record, and we will get another rematch. So as far as I remember, we're 1-1 on my channel. I won the first time we played. You won this time we played. So next time will be the tiebreaker. For those of you out there watching, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, guys. If you want the short rail merch, guys, it helps me out tremendously, guys. So if you want short rail merch, don't forget free shipping through Memorial Weekend. No code needed. I just took the shipping right off the website, shortrail.com. And that's it, guys. You know what I'm saying? We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.